Celia Hatton has more.
The new coronavirus has claimed another life, this time in the Chinese territory of Hong Kong. Hundreds of medical workers there began a second day of strikes. They want to force the government to completely close the city's borders with mainland China. Those calls amplified after a 39-year-old man died from the virus on Tuesday. Hong Kong has 15 confirmed cases so far. On the neighboring island of Taiwan, a rare case of cooperation with the authorities in Beijing. Some stranded from Taiwan were evacuated from mainland China. However, the Taiwanese authorities had strong words for China.
We've seen the Chinese government rudely and unreasonably pressuring Taiwan on the international stage. They're putting political considerations over people's health and safety. This basically is extremely vile.
This latest death in Hong Kong is the second outside of mainland China. A man died in the Philippines last week after visiting Wuhan, the central Chinese city at the epicenter of the outbreak. Huashen Hospital, built from scratch in just 2 weeks, received its first patients on Tuesday, though some say building work still continues. Another temporary hospital is planned to open in the coming days. Experts say much is still...
Countries are denying entry to any people from Wuhan, the city where this virus began, and China's accusing some countries of overreacting and stoking panic. For example, it's unimpressed that the US has declared a public health emergency and is denying entry for all foreign nationals who visited the whole of China in the past 2 weeks. And if that's the Americans, this is what the World Health Organization is saying.
There is no reason for measures that unnecessarily interfere with international travel and trade. We call on all countries to implement decisions that are evidence-based and consistent.
Well, in China, millions of people are going back to work after the Lunar New Year holiday. We have these pictures. First of all, you can see people, well, these are public areas being disinfected, and we know that there have also been fever checks at transport hubs to try and spot people with raised temperatures who may have the virus. Workers are also trying to disinfect these public spaces, and China's urging an urgent appeal for more protective suits, goggles and masks because it's running low. We also have these pictures from Manila in the Philippines. There's been a rush to buy face masks there after a man from Wuhan died. And then this is Hong Kong, where hospital staff are going on strike. They want the border with mainland China to be completely shut. Well, next let's focus on the experience of being in the city of Wuhan. It remains on lockdown. People aren't being allowed to leave or come in.